Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video we're going to have a look at Behemoth at 9 stars. Yes, I was able to get another copy of her. So we are going to go ahead and quick select advance and get her up to that 9-star mark. So we get a lot more HP, we get a secondary attack buff, we get a secondary passive buff, and we also get a permanent boost to 147% attack, defense, and max HP, and by an additional 73% in PvP modes as well. So going to be much stronger for this season. Now, unfortunately, we don't unlock this. So when taking fatal damage, the Behemoth gains invincibility for 1 round. This is going to be really impactful when you do get it unlocked. It is for PvP and GVG modes only, but purifies all debuffs as well. So can be very important, especially on paired with Arthur as well. But what do we get? We get, upon death, Behemoth summons a Behemoth Beast, inherits 2 times Behemoth's max HP, which has gone up significantly as well with the 9 stars. And every 4 rounds it casts Taunt on all enemies for 2 rounds and increases the entire team's max HP and max attack by 1000% every time it does that. So can be very impactful. We've already seen the impact of that with another unit that came out this season, and that is Lilith. So Lilith increases max HP and max attack every odd numbered round, and that's only by 200%. So it does go up to a maximum of 1000%, and Behemoth does that with its first attack. So let's jump into some PvE gameplay, find out just how strong she is, and we'll take from there. Okay, and we are back. So we've just jumped in. We're going to use the same Monarch team as we did in the last one. We do get the speed up, so Behemoth will cast her ultimate, taunting all of the enemies on the field. And remember, we can only take a maximum of 30% of our max HP every time an enemy deals any damage to us with the Holy Shielding from Cleo. Hopefully, and the shielding provided from the Celestial trigger, hopefully that will be enough to power through, and every hit does have a 50% chance to be reflected back to the attacker with thanks to Leviathan. So we do see this. We don't see a massive increase in attack, and we don't really get the advantages of having Cleo on the team. I think potentially Victoria might be a better option. And the reason for that is because her attack buffs come on action rather than anything else. So we will see some more damage done to our enemy team, but remember, they are all taunted for 2 rounds. So we do move into round 3 here. Unfortunately, we don't get the taunt in this round, but I do think that it should be absolutely fine. I think that because enemies already have taunt applied to them, it might be a little bit more difficult. Let's see if Behemoth does go down here. No, we get a bit of healing back as well. So that is the survival runes kicking in for us here. Unfortunately, we dodged that Merlin attack. That was a very good thing indeed. Oof, decent. Yes, indeed. So we do get our basic attack from Behemoth. She doesn't apply that taunt effect, but she does move first, which is going to be really important, especially against the likes of the freeze effect. So every time this Katrina does damage, she does have 33% chance to apply freeze, and fortunately, Behemoth has already moved first. So enemies will get all of this good stuff here. We will apply all of this taunt, doing reasonable damage here. Again, 103 million, not so great, especially because Cleo is going after. I do think Victoria is going to be the key to this particular unit here, especially because of the Celestial and Monarch synergies for them. Now, Hairoth doing a fantastic job here, doing a lot of damage, and then Merlin to do reasonable amounts of damage as well. I think it's more the Karmic Fire than anything else, but all enemies don't get to perform their ultimate attacks, their active skills, etc., and are taunted for a full 2 rounds. So that reflect damage building up, especially paired alongside Arthur, potentially taking out Cleo of this build, popping Arthur in might be the way forward, I think. I think she's going to pair really well, and we do get the reflect back to Katrina there, able to dodge a lot of damage, and Atrox to attack next. We do get the ultimate attack again, so freezing for another 2 rounds. Very, very strong. I do like this. We are up to round 8 at the moment, and can we finish it out here? Halliser, can you do the job? But we are down to just Atrox here, so it's probably going to be another at least 3 rounds before we're in. Yep, round 11. But that is absolutely fantastic. And Behemoth to do the most. It was decent, that. Behemoth to do the most damage. We'll take that. That is absolutely fantastic. So we have seen that she is putting the work in on that team, doing the most damage. So let's jump into some PvP now. And here we go. So we've just jumped into some PvP. I'm currently in YGG going up against S10. Very, very strong competitor. And as you can see, testing another set of Dooms teams here, setting the other unit Alice on there. Just trying to get something going with her. But again, is what it is. So we do have this team here. This is going to be a relatively disgusting team. We do have Isis, Mavis, and we also have Aphrodite on the team here. No summons to speak of, so as soon as one of our units or one of the enemy units goes down, we will in fact bring them right back into that empty slot with thanks to Isis passive ability. So very, very strong. We get the stun as well on Behemoth. So it is what it is. Those holy shields kicking in here. And yeah, saving their bacon, I suspect. So we do get our relics to proc as well. Let's go ahead and give ourselves some holy shield, some additional protection. And we get a double proc of holy shield. That is nice. Nice. We get the increased HP as well to play into Bahamut's passive. But do remember as well that these guys are all taunted already for 2 turns. Now, it doesn't get around Eudora's effect. Eudora will still ultimate. We saw that in this matchup. It does not stop Eudora from ulting, so just something to keep in mind there. The stun remains... Ooh, got a WhatsApp message. It's probably my my kids on the way back, of course. But we do get a lot of basic attacks, and a lot of the attacks are going to be reflected back as well. We would see... we would see Eudora get... do a basic attack here and then trigger her ultimate, but she has been frozen. We have reflected that directly back to her, and now we apply the taunt once again, so these guys just aren't getting a chance to do what they need to do. Well, the enemy team isn't getting a chance to do what they need to do, and we have frozen enemy Eudora as well. And now every time we get a crit, we should also we should also increase our max HP and max attack as well, because we do have the enemy Elisha stolen as well. So we do proc our passive or our secondary skill. So let's go ahead and see whether or not that's going to pay any dividends. Elisha doing her ultimate attack. Unfortunately, nobody can take this Elisha out because they're all taunted. They're all going for Behemoth. So let's go ahead and see whether or not that is of any major concern. Yep, so Eudora to take out enemy Elisha here. We will, fortunately, be able to steal. And we steal Dahlia as well. Oof, that's going to be tasty. And do we get the reflect back as well? No, we don't. Leviathan does go down, so we should start populating this spot. Yep, with the enemy Elisha, with thanks to Isis as well. So our HP and our attack are going to start to stack because our Isis is passive here. And we should see our team switch round. We can't, unfortunately, because Gaia does take out the enemy Dahlia. Not bad. So we'll take this, and then we'll steal another enemy. We do steal enemy Eudora. Now it's just enemy Gaia to worry about. So Cleo will proc here. And here we go. So we get this taunt effect again. It is a nice effect. I think if Gaia were to do more, if Gaia would have done 2 attacks there, then we would have seen Behemoth go down. Potentially even summoning this this Behemoth that we're supposed to be hearing all about. The spirit beast or whatever she summons. Yeah, I just think would like to see more of that, to be honest, but can't because she is a monarch and because we're protecting her as well. So not bad. And that's Elisha. We get the corrode stacks applied. Eudora. Holy shields go down. Taunt still applied. It's just quite funny to see sometimes, to be honest. So Eudora that's been stolen comes back. We get all of our units frozen. And do we see Behemoth finally go down? No, we do steal enemy Cleo though. But we do see her go down, and unfortunately, she does not summon. Oh, what a pain, because the Avengers synergy popping off here as well. Oof, bit tasty that. Do we get a secondary copy of her though with Isis? It's just processing. Let's see who Isis will summon this time. Please be Behemoth, please. Oh, no, it's just Cleo. Just Cleo is what it is. Now, all that's left is to take down enemy Eudora. We are applying that corrode as well. It's not bad because of our stolen Gaia. And we do get Behemoth back as well, which is not bad at all. Take that. She will cast her taunt, which, again, will not stop Eudora from doing what she needs to do. So, yep, enemy goes down. Then we'll get Aphrodite to proc. And do we see it? Can we get this beast? No, we have got a Cleo and a Gaia though, which will do the business. It's around 11 and we are stunned as well. What a pain. Oh, the Leviathan goes down before... oh, yep, and we all go down. Not bad at all. Mavis, of course. And then we get the taunt effect here from this elephant. We finally saw it, but Aphrodite to finish Eudora off before we could see it. So, yeah. Not bad, not bad. Let's go ahead and skip this one and let's see who... yeah, Behemoth and Aphrodite. Aphrodite to do the most, of course, on that particular team. Let's go ahead, let's build another team, and let's see just how she does on that one. Now, this is something I wonder. Does Leandra proc Behemoth's double death trigger? So do we get... It's a question, isn't it? So do we get a proc from the death trigger of Behemoth? Do we get two of them? Two of these spirit Behemoths, by the way. Just something to keep in mind. So let's see whether or not enemies can take action here. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. We have procced Pandora twice, technically. Well, 3 times, because 3 ultimates have taken place right at the start of battle. So we do have Behemoth doing her ultimate. Then we have Leandra doing her ultimate. Then we have a summon appearing, which will proc Aphrodite's ultimate. Oof, I don't know. It's very cool. I think it is. I do think this is a fantastic team, but I do want to see... We do get a stun on our Pandora, and our Pandora is stolen. Oof, what a shame. So we get enemy Leviathan. Yeah, stolen. Over to our team, of course. So now there's 2 Leviathans, and our Pandora will try and take herself out, of course, as is the way with all of these ultimate attacks. Didn't manage to. Just not strong enough, I guess. Not yet. So we will see enemies proc, enemies relics proc, and then they get their doubles as well. So because enemy went first, we were technically not able to do what we needed to. But we'll go ahead and steal another one of the enemy units, and we do get enemy Aphrodite as well. So we take that. We take out enemy Gaia as well. So we'll see whether or not we can take down Behemoth. And something else I want to know: if Aphrodite does take Behemoth, what happens? If enemy Aphrodite takes Behemoth, that Behemoth dies, do the enemy get a spirit Behemoth as well? I don't know. I don't know. Question for the ages, I guess. Of course, Aphrodite to do the most, because that's just who she is as a character. What a unit. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? Whenever a unit dies, do her ultimate attack. What a pain. What a pain in the butt. So we finally get our relics to proc. Didn't really need them, apparently. Enemies, you know, is what it is. Yeah, I'm really liking her. Really liking her at 9 stars. We don't really get a chance to see this 1000% attack and HP increase because she's, unfortunately, a bit too tough, especially surrounded by all those monarchs. Remember, Pandora is a monarch, Leviathan is a monarch, Aphrodite is a monarch, and Behemoth is also a monarch as well. So just something to keep in mind. And then, yeah, Aphrodite, finish things off. And let's go ahead and see what the damage is for this team. Yeah, Aphrodite. Unfortunately, we got frozen, or Behemoth got frozen in that one. But I think she contributed relatively meaningfully. She provided all of those basic attacks, forced the enemy to do basic attacks for the first 2 rounds. Really, really strong effect, and got to be underrated, I think, for a little bit until people start to realise just how good she really is. And my goodness me, she is thick. She is a beast. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Thanks very much for watching. I do hope you have a fantastic day. And yeah, good luck in whatever it is you're doing.